Happy time zone, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Thanks for bearing with us while we got things set up there. We are now ready to kick off with another Zelda 2 Randomizer standard tournament matchup. We are in this round one of the Swiss stage, and we have got levelengine taking on AnimusUnited. A high-level matchup we're all looking forward to. So without further ado, I'm going to shut up and leave things in the hands of your wonderful commentary team today, Mirai and Royale.
Hello, everyone. Yes, this is a very fantastic matchup here out of week one. Royal and I both talking about this just before this point where, and I've said this a few times, even in the past few races so far this week, is that week one tends to be kind of wishy-washy or the Wild West in terms of pairings. And lucky for us, we got Animus and levelengine here paired up tonight. Two very good runners, so this should be a pretty good match. How you feeling about this one, Royale?
Yeah, this should be really exciting, Mariah. I'm looking forward to seeing these two face off against each other. Level has been around for a long time, longer than I have been following the community for sure. And Animus, he's newer than Level, but not new anymore. So, both two very talented, high caliber runners. This should be a great matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Animus is actually the defending champion of the standard tournament from last year, and Level.
That's right.
Yeah, and Level, obviously, a very good player himself. So yeah, very excited for this week one match. You tend to get there tend to be some lopsided matches in week one. Again, there's no pre-seeding before anyone gets matched up. We just roll the dice, and people get matched up with one another. And you really don't see any normalization in that probably until week 3, where you've got your 0-2s, your 1-1s, and your 2-0s kind of all going up against each other. And then, then things begin to normalize. But here, you don't get that. However, tonight, I think we did. I think we do.
Yeah, this should be a very even matchup in terms of runner skill level, familiar with the randomizer, especially some of these new updates in the version 4.2. Very exciting.
Yeah, a lot of under the hood cleanup code, a lot of bug fixes and stuff, things that have burned us in the past, both in tournament races and not. But yeah, should be hopefully nice and solid and sturdy here. Oh, mountainous.
We're looking, I was gonna say we're looking mountainous today.
Life in Raru, we're going in for the life spell. All right. I mean, I guess it's right here and just right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I mean, free spells, it's a 50-50, I think, whether or not you pick this up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, especially since we've got the mixed large and small enemy set flag on, so you never know what you're going to encounter in this early going.
This is true.
Also, can they cast life? I don't think they can.
Probably not. Yeah, a lot of things are expensive at Magic 1, so anytime we pick something up, I never expect to cast it just as a runner myself until you get at least one or two magic levels with those early game spells.
Oh, goody. A red Dyra in early Medicine Cave with a Guria. I love when there's Gurias in here. At least they don't have to do it without a candle.
It's really...
These guys wouldn't have a problem with it, but it could be brutal.
It's like it's akin to like having like when you play like an MMO RPG or anything like that. You've got like your tank that's right in the front getting aggro, and you've got your casters in the back that are just throwing out spells. And that's exactly what this combo is. It's you've got your red Dyra in the face, just you can't get past him. He does a ton of damage, and then you've got your caster Guria in the back just flinging boomerangs, and it's such an annoying combo.
Yeah, it's so annoying that Level is like, I am out of here, I will come back later, finds the cross on the grass tile.
Yeah, I like Level's option here. Looks like Animus is gonna make it through. Yeah, okay, he's gonna make it through the first screen. We'll see what's on the second. Oh.
Oh no! I guess at least he's got those, hopefully those enemies are just on the large set and he doesn't have to kill them again.
Yeah, this is the problem. One of the problems with going in the medicine cave so early with attack 1 is that these generator enemies, those birds and bagus you might see flying by as well in other configurations, is that they take 2 hits at attack 1 at a minimum, and that might continue on in attack 2 and attack 3, but at attack 1 it's pretty much guaranteed that they're going to take 2 hits, so it's always a dangerous cave as a result.
Level has found Bagu's woods in his explorations. Oh, for a 1-up. All that for a 1-up.
Well, at least he knows, whereas Level... Well, I guess Level will go back in a little bit, and he'll have an easier time, and he'll get through it a little bit quicker, and even if it is just a 1-up, he'll just be done with it.
True. Nobody's messing with pass-throughs. This mountains or is... Okay, yeah. This is probably not, because here's Teabag Cave. No, Meditator Cave.
Yes.
Level.
With more gorillas.
Wow. I mean, at least with the lag, you can kind of dodge the boomerang.
Yes.
Sort of.
I kind of like Matrix mode. That's what I call it. It's where you just slow down.
Yeah, that's very good.
Time just slows down. You can just see everything. Everything is so clear as the boomerangs slowly approach you.
That was some nice combat from Level in there to get through that.
Yeah. We saw a fairy hint in Mito.
We did.
Didn't go in for the hint for the medicine just yet. We're seeing boulder blocked caves. We did see fairy cave. Not sure if that's going to lead anywhere just yet. I thought we might have been dead-ended, but we're not because Level is continuing on here. Although it looks like we are at a dead end here. This might be either hammer or medicine just sitting here in Pillar P-Bag Cave. Or unless Animus is in it. It's hard to track this mountainous biome, it looks like here.
There's lots of... the little narrow passageways. It can be difficult to know what's a dead end and what is pass-through areas. 500 P-Bag in the drop pool there for Level, though. That's nice.
Yeah, liking that.
Hello, GP.
Okay, so we must be in a slightly different area on Animus' side here, because I don't think we saw GP or Saria or this other palace here on Level's side, so. Oh, and we did see, what did we see? We saw Level find Bagu's woods, didn't find Bagu himself, so maybe the Saria, maybe Bagu's required today for our Saria crossing.
Bagu required seeds are fun. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm finding Maze Island there.
Okay, we have some options. We have some options here. Yeah, you know, mountainous biomes, Saria is always going to be across that mountain range. It's always going to, whether it's useful or not is another story, but it will always be across something that it will allow you to pass over. And so it's interesting that I call him Bagu because he's using the error sprite. Levelengine did not grab Bagu out of that area when he first saw the Lost Woods. It probably would have been nice insurance to have.
Yeah, agreed. And answer a question in chat. Animus, why did he go into the palace, stab the statue, not grab the jar? He was probably just trying to identify the palace. He's got full magic. He doesn't need a refill. That's, Palace 2 has the jar, Palace 5 doesn't. Unless it was not P2 or P5 and he just got a jar instead of an iron knuckle.
Yeah, I actually didn't pay attention to what palace that was.
I didn't either. But yeah, one reason is to try and farm an iron knuckle. Another reason is to try and identify P2 versus P5.
All right, so we have seen the front of Fairy Cave. We did drop into it on Animus' side. So this reverse Fairy Cave for Level's not going to spit him out anywhere we haven't seen already.
And this is just Connector Island today. We've got a bridge here to the east. We've got a raft tile to somewhere TM, and we've got that cave connector back to the west.
Okay, so there was P2 on Level side right next to GP, so it must have been 3 or 6. I think Animus was probably looking for an Iron Knuckle out of the statue. We'll see in a moment as Level makes his way down here. Unfortunately, without Bagu, without his note, though.
Yeah, that is too bad. Animus has not found either item yet in this very, very funky Maze Island. Boots would be great here.
Yeah, it's like I like these maze islands that the randomizer spits out. They're not really a maze from the perspective of I'm lost. Like if you were down on the ground and it was a 3D game and you were actually playing the character, you wouldn't be able to see where you're going, but you could see where you're going, but there's still like so much unknown because the viewport on the NES is so small. You're like, does this connect? I don't know if this connects. I need to walk this way. And when you get maze islands that are very snaky like that, I do like it. It's kind of annoying as a runner perspective, but it's kind of nice from just a design perspective.
Yeah, agreed. And it's definitely more interesting than like the same old all the time.
Yes.
Okay, we've got a 3-eyed rock. What is under there can be completely random.
Level
All
finds
right.
the first item there. Yeah, magic container.
And I did see Animus dip into Darunia. It is Thunder. So, required child today. He's just chilling out in the open on the west. Animus has not found the kid yet, but he will, no doubt.
All right, so the second item, both items right there by the palace. Second item is the trophy. We got an up and A immediately from Level. He has, I guess he's going straight to Rudo, perhaps. Or maybe the way he walked, he didn't see the bridge in the northwest corner there, like Animus had shown us. So maybe he just expected there's nothing else there, and he's coming back to the west. Yeah, I know that Animus does not enjoy adopting, so this will be interesting here. That he's hating the seat already.
I mean, you know, it's unfortunate. Sorry, Animus. You have to rescue the kid. He is gonna pick up his favorite stab, which is upstab, though.
So, yeah, did we get jump or is that fire?
We got jump from Old Castudo.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's fire was, I think, in Saria, but we're on the back of Saria here.
Yeah.
I just missed what Level picked up there in the cave. Was it a pea bag? That was Heart Container Cave. We haven't seen that yet. I think he's the first to show us that. Sorry, chat. We are also tracking at the same point in time, so we cannot refer to the trackers. It was a magic jar. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, he's up to 7. Wow. He's guaranteed that basement item if he sees it before Animus does.
It's a very, very magical seed.
Okay, Level back in... Yeah.
Now he's going to get the bad news. Go west to find the Link doll.
Oh, was
and
that...
Animus just got a boots hang. Go east to find the boots from the kid in Darunia.
Yeah, for the child there, I missed whether that was east or west.
The child is on the west.
Okay.
Level picked up the kid early.
Oh, duh.
What was it? Magic Container Cave, I think.
Yeah, I'm fired. I'm fired from tracking. This is only the first race of the night I have to do, so we'll get these bugs worked out here in the firmware, and by the midnight race, we'll be on point. Yeah, so he's gonna walk it out with that extra life.
Yeah, that's an Animus has found sunken pea bag cave in the east. Gonna look at what's in here.
Ugh.
Maybe. Okay, Animus still has 2 lives.
I'm trying to think if there's a cave we haven't seen yet. I guess Trophy Cave we haven't seen yet?
We haven't seen Trophy Cave yet. But we've seen all the other ones. Okay, and that's Fairy Spell for Animus.
Yeah, that's pretty nice there. That is logic into palaces. If he goes back immediately, grabs Fairy, grabs down stab, and then starts the journey all over again. Can do 2, can do the 3/6 that's there next to Saria, can fly across Saria when Fairy's castable. It should be soon enough. He's also got 3 or 6, the opposite of whatever's next to Saria is on Maze Island.
That is a very good connector. Thanks, game.
Yeah, when you see that, then you know that... What else are we missing? We're missing Raft at this point, I guess? So
Raft. That Raft tile is on the bottom of Maze Island, and it's got to be our Death Mountain access at this point. And Animus hasn't picked up any of those magic containers that Level has found, so
Yeah, right.
hopefully once he does, Fairy will be castable for him. Like he prefers to clear out as much as he can in this east. Although, like life 4 that's a decent life level, but he's only got 4 heart containers, and these enemies on the east they are giving him the business.
Yeah, it looks like at least 1 heart per hit on those Moas, even at life 4 there. And we can see them, and we're still banging into them. Typical Moas.
And there's Bagu for Level, so Level will be able to cross Saria.
Yeah, and for that medicine, it wasn't like it was too hidden in a location that Level's not going to find. I'm sure Level will clear out that upper section of what looks like a volcanic biome over here. So that medicine's going to be picked up by him pretty shortly after hitting the east.
And Animus grabbing the boots off that desert tile on the eastern continent.
He's probably going to walk it right down to this water tile that's just down here. If he can get out of this encounter.
If he survives this, I imagine that's exactly what he's going to do.
Wow.
And
We've
there's
seen
our every magic jar in the game. Okay.
Yeah, all 8 identified between our 2 runners here less than 14 minutes in.
Wait, I mean, who needs heart containers when you have 8 magic containers and early life spell?
Oh, this could be such a good encounter. I wonder how much these reds are worth. It could be 200 max in this flag set. Unfortunately, we're not going to find out. Animus is going to walk it back here, get these items up. Easy boots, I guess, make navigation here a little bit easier. But the items are right next to the palace, so unless he walks that direction.
Level says, no, I'm not going in the palace. Not going in without Fairy or any key.
I think we're looking at a 2 heart refill on our life spell today.
I mean, I guess that's better than 1.
Yeah, maybe Trophy Cave is on the other side of Saria here.
Oh, yeah, good call. And speaking of trophies, there is the trophy for Animus, and he is going to save and quit back home. Start back over on the west.
Yeah, so if Level has missed this northwest bridge connector, kind of, again, dipping out of Maze Island, little quick there when he first saw it. If he missed that, he's going to be back to that last at this point. And perhaps, if that's the case, seeing his medicine is east, again, not very buried, but still requires him to get there. Maybe best case scenario right now is Magic Key and Trophy Cave over here, perhaps, maybe? To get him started and sort of on parity with Animus, who's probably about to be going into palaces soon enough here.
Yeah, I think that is probably about what it would take, unless Level heads pretty much immediately back to Maze Island. And yep, here's Trophy Cave.
No, that's Jump Cave.
Or no, that was Jump Cave.
I wonder if
What?
Jump Cave leads to a little cubby with Trophy Cave.
Oh, goodness, I love mountainous biomes. That's excellent.
I totally missed what the spell is here in Rudo. We're going in to get it, so it must be something we want. Perhaps Reflect.
Okay, game. Death Mountain holds the hammer, so vanilla hammer today.
Yeah. I guess Trophy Cave could actually be one of those boulder blocked caves we saw early on. Right there as Animus is showing one of them on his side.
Yeah, it sure could be. And it is Reflect here in Rudo, which makes sense.
Oh, it's Fire Reflect. Okay.
Okay, and I wonder because Level did test Fire, and it wasn't Jump, it wasn't Fairy, it wasn't Shield. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not too punishing. Rudo, he already hit. They're both gonna have the trophy when they see it, and Animus probably won't be able to ID it either. He'll just walk out of Sorry on the other side and go into Rudo, get Reflect, and be like, oh, it was fire. Animus, you get down stab.
Downstab is for cowards.
He might not want to use it. Sometimes it's hard to sometimes surf on the heads of enemies.
Also, by cowards, I mean me. Downstab is for me. Coming in handy right there with those two Gurias, though. It's Animus's favorite rescue, the child.
We did not even get a stab in its direction.
I mean, it's gonna give him Thunder, which is required, so he might not hate it as much as normal. Jump Cave is just a dead end. So
Yeah.
it looks like Trophy Cave is going to be one of those hammer block caves that we saw earlier.
Yeah, if Animus doesn't make that same gamble, he's going to be able to save a little bit of time. Level needs to make up some time here for sure. Animus has got several nice quality of life items from the East, including that free medicine. Neither one of them went in for the hint for Mito's medicine, but we'll see if Level keeps avoiding that and maybe just goes back to Maze Island here and keeps on the path, as we know is just the straightforward way to the medicine.
Animus gonna clear out the rest of this west here, do the overworld exploration, it looks like. Get the rest of his magic containers.
Yeah, he's gonna have all 8 if he gets everything here.
Well, we'll make it easier on them when they find our favorite granny in New Kasuto. No question, she will allow them access to the hidden item in the basement.
It's probably just gonna be a blue jar.
Or a pea bag.
Yeah.
Some kind of trash at the rate we're going.
All right, I hope Level's headed back down here to hit up Maze Island again.
Okay, here goes Animus. Into P2.
We'll have to see. I didn't see how expensive Fairy is at Magic 3. Could be cheap, could be a little expensive, but he's got 7 containers, so 112 magic. Yeah, 112 magic to cast with. All right, Level is back on Maze Island here. Maybe he saw that raft tile and then thought, maybe I got to go back west to get the raft, and then he just didn't walk far enough over here, which he's about to see this bridge now, just in a moment.
Yeah. Red Iron Knuckles, 150 XP in Palace 2, so that means they will also be 150 in Palaces 1 and 5.
Yeah, that attack 3, what was that? At least 8 hits to kill those Red Iron Knuckles?
It looks about that much, yeah. I mean, it's attack 3.
All right, we just got a bunch of lefts. Left at start, to an elevator, 2 more lefts. Take your pick.
Okay, so it looks like Fairy, it ended into 7. It took about 3 bars of magic. You can cast it twice.
I'm going to say 47.
That's what I think it was 47. So this is nice for Level, since he had the child from his Western Overworld exploration. He's going to be able to grab Thunder.
Yeah, that is true. Little bit of time saved there for sure.
If he wants upstab, he's going to have to come back for it, but he does get to grab Thunder here.
Oof, this room doing Animus in here.
Yeah, this is sometimes these little mini Goomas, these hammer bros can be brutal on these like bridges. where they just toss stuff at you.
Yeah, in certain combinations, they get the high ground, and then or if you got to make a gap jump over like lava or something, and they're tossing their whatever they are, meat sticks, hammers, whatever they are. Oh my God, 3 lives right here.
Also, Animus could opt to not kill everything, but I think he wants the XP because he's very close to a level up.
Yeah, at that point, it's like, do you just ferry through and take the damage and go? But then again, there's more stuff on this bridge. When you see 2 enemies on the steps like that, that means there's going to be 5 total enemies. Although, as we see, there's nothing else threatening in the room. Oof. Dead end. I wonder if we'll see an up and A just to get his stuff back and then come back down to the... Ha!
Oh, boots for level, yay! So he's getting caught up to Animus a little bit in terms of items.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets a chance to get attack 4 while he's out and about here. Because we see attack 3 not amazing for palace dives, so let's hope he gets a P bag or something and gets that attack 4.
Level cast thunder in one of those lava encounters there. He has enough magic to cast thunder at level, at magic 3.
Nice.
And he definitely used it. Level finding the good news about that second cave connector.
Well, I wonder how much these orange Lizolfas are worth. I think Level's going to go in on these guys.
Oh, good. I was hoping.
Oh, nice.
300!
He is going to get that attack 4. Okay. Yeah, 300 is max in this flag, except for those orange guys.
300 is good for the orange ones. I like that. Good, so this will be attack 4 for level. So they've got the same levels there.
Yeah, Animus just leveled up.
Mm-hmm, I saw him I think that's why he was killing everything in that horrible bridge room.
All right, so immediate up and A back to the west for level, right over to Mito, which is right here. Going to be getting downstab, fairy, and going to be in P2 shortly, I imagine.
Animus just did a really good job getting that Gumo to jump when he needed him to, so he could get all for a glove block. Sad. Downstab and fairy here for level though. Animus opting to walk out of this.
I think there was a junction.
Is there I was gonna say there might be a path back here.
Yeah, this is an elevator room, but another death here. This is what level needs, is for Animus to be a little slowed down in this palace here to allow him to catch up. I say catch up, but I mean we're still so early on in the game here. We still have palaces yet to find. We don't even know if we need the flute for that 3-eyed rock we saw on the east. There's still questions to be answered. So, whether Animus is ahead in air quotes or not at the moment is somewhat debatable. It's just that palaces, we need to place all 6 gems in our standard setup for standard tournaments. And so, if you're in palaces and you're attempting to place gems, you're technically ahead at that point. At least until you find a block in progression somewhere, and then it's like, okay, got to figure something else out.
Animus just found a loop.
Yeah, what? This is, yeah, it's got to be all the way down and left here. So, okay. I think this is all he's got left, other than that glove lock.
Where is level going? Back down to...
Yeah, I think it's P2 and GP down here in this graveyard area.
Yep. Okay, so it looks like level's going to also come into this palace too. For some of this fun, he feels left out.
Yeah, I can't imagine you would. I guess he's got to take this left at start, but he doesn't know that. But I was going to say, with the glove still outstanding, it's highly unlikely he's just going to god route the boss and then leave. He's probably still going to just check all the directions that he can before walking away, and he's probably going to do the same routing as Animus here. So regardless that Animus did find a bunch of dead ends and loops, Level Engine's likely to do the exact same thing.
Well, the boss is not glove locked, at least.
And that's a good thing to know as well. If Animus is probably just going to dip out after this, seeing that glove block, thinking, okay, well, the glove's not behind a glove block, so we can just go.
Boss is dropping 500 point P-bags today, which, you know, is not terrible, but sometimes it is nice to get a full magic refill off the bosses, especially later on for the T-Bird fight. But,
Yes.
you know, 500 bucks is not the worst. Animus up to attack 5 now with that.
Be walking by GP, coming down to Saria, and going into this 3/6 that we don't know which one it is just yet.
And Level is doing basically the exact same routing as Animus. Maybe not the exact same, I think. It depends on how far he goes on this path, I think. Some very green palaces so far today.
Yeah. Ganon has gone green, or Hyrule's going green here.
Okay, Animus is not going to show us what we have on the drippers. He does not care about farming anything. He's on a mission.
So this is going to take Level right to the boss. I wonder, I mean, it's possible that he just dips out of here and says, all right, we're going to say the glove is not here. And he would be right. He would be right that he can't even access the item right now. So
yeah, this is going to be interesting to see if he decides to go back in.
Because it's like there's two things to consider here. You're right next to GP. So if it is the glove and you last location, it's right next to GP. However, you had better hope there are no other glove blocks in other palaces if you're willing to make that gamble.
Right.
Have we seen a window or anything yet in this?
We have not. We have not
Okay.
seen a window, and we have not seen a boss yet. So. Oh goody, a pea bag.
Oh wow. Okay. Checking the drop. Okay.
The drop is a loop tonight. All right. Level's going to place his first gem.
Oh, I looked away for a moment, and Animus is up an aid, and it must have seen a dead end
Animus
there.
Animus hit a glove block.
Oh, okay.
The room with the two shooting horse heads on the walls and enemy in the middle. P2 room. Vanilla, I do believe. And yep, Animus is glove blocked out of this palace, which we don't know what it is. And Level did say, okay, I'm just gonna bet that the glove is not here.
Yeah.
Did not see the glove block in P2, and is just out, which is the right call, but man, that is gutsy.
Yeah, it is. It is. And especially he's going to see the glove blocks here in this palace and be like, maybe I should go back to 2.
You gotta wonder at that point. I mean, like, you already know Hammer is, well, I don't know if he did see the Hammer hit, so he knows Hammer is vanilla. Maybe Glove is vanilla too.
Yeah, man, it happens. It happens where it's vanilla and you're like, man, I should have just dug P2. Yeah, I think that Death Mountain Hammer hint was in Rudo, so we'll see if Animus gets that as he goes into it.
Yeah, he was definitely grabbing hints early on. I'm not sure. He doesn't have a glove, and we haven't seen a glove hint, so he might still grab hints. And yeah, he doesn't know that fire is reflect, so we are going to see him grab this here. Yep, he will get the hammer hit.
So I wasn't 100% sure if we, I mean, we must have a way into Death Valley, or perhaps there was a pass-through cave heading south that's going to take us to the opposite side of that volcano. I'm just not entirely sure what that east looked like over there. I think if it wasn't, I think if there was a pass-through cave, we might have seen Animus or Level attempt to go further. But I'm feeling like there might have been only a Death Valley pass-through today, and so they didn't want to do it without Fairy.
Yeah, you might be right about that. It can definitely be intimidating. Do the Valley of Death encounters without Fairy spell, for especially, you know, Fairy Feet is a thing that we can do in the Randomizer, which is nice.
So I mean, because we have a dud connector, so that means we have to have some way to the other side of that volcano just naturally, because like you point out, that raft has to take us to Death Mountain, and we don't have a raft yet. And even on Death Mountain, there won't be another connector because we only have 4 total. So we're definitely looking at some way to get to the other side of that volcano, just right on the east.
Yes, indeed. And speaking of Fairy Feet, Animus is showing us it's a screen wrap kind of thing where you turn yourself into a fairy, get on like 1 pixel off the screen, and then tap in the other direction, and it skips the encounter entirely.
Yeah, I don't fully know the magic behind it myself. I'm just a dirty rando player.
Yeah, same. You know, I can execute it like 1 out of every 3 times. Okay, so that is P3 that Level is in, because here is a super quick Barba on Maze Island P6 for Animus.
I feel like we're okay.
Seriously, is everything green today? This is incredible. I mean, like, this is a much better green than some of those bright ones, but it is, like, Hyrule has gone green.
All right, Level is out of this palace. I was gonna say, I wonder if we're digging into 6 here. What did we see any other palaces on the north side of that eastern continent? I don't recall.
Animus, please.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
too.
recall Animus going into any other palaces on the east before this one.
Okay, yeah, neither do I.
Or, well, this is Maze Island, so I don't, yeah. I didn't see him check anything in the east. As far as I didn't see palaces in the east. They've got to all be on the other side.
Yeah, and Level just walks right through Maze Island, doesn't want anything to do with that P6 that's on there. I was going to say maybe P6 Flute to a Three-Eyed Rock Palace or something
Three-Eyed
here.
Rock, yeah.
I'm feeling...
And I mean, until we know what's on the other side of Valley of Death and that volcano, it's looking more and more likely there could be something under Three-Eyed Rock.
Exactly, yeah. And I wonder, with the glove block in 2, although the boss is done, he's done in 2, but 3 was required glove. And now I wonder if Animus is going to come back into this 6 with a very quick dragon. If he's going to come back in here, look around for a little bit, see if he can find an item.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is a pass-through cave, because I don't see any what are typically Valley of Death entrances or connectors, that lava path.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to see this southeast corner down here, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, right here. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Level's got it.
Yep. Let's see where this goes. Animus has not taken these pass-throughs on the east yet.
Oh, well, there that one goes.
Okay. Or he just did take this one and, you know, find what we were looking for.
I think they're both going to spit us out exactly where we're at, because Animus just walked by that cave on the forest tiles there. And I think that's where Level's coming out.
There's just 2 connectors to it. That's excellent.
Yeah.
This is a very good seed. Yeah, that's the one Animus just came out of. All right, let's see what we've got here.
Yeah, what are we missing? We're missing 1, 4, and 5.
5. Yep.
I think it's like, unless we Animus did not take the item out of 6, so we don't know what's in there. We have no hint for what Barbara slithers with. So we have no idea at this point. But knowing that you got to come back to 3, which is right there by Maze Island, I don't think it's too punishing for Level to have left that behind, but it's something that Animus won't have to do, is go back to Maze Island and go to 6. Unless,
yeah,
of course,
unless
of course we need the
glove is
item.
in there, yeah. Yeah.
And what do we still have available on the east? We still have, we saw Sunken Peabag Cave, we saw Desert,
Yep,
we saw Water.
We've got Risen and Nukasudo.
Okay.
And here's P1 in Valley of Death. Finally something not green. I like this purple. It's a nice dark purple.
Level engine going left. Oh, and a glove block to the right. Level has Spidey
immediate
sense.
glove block. Immediate glove block for Animus. Yeah, level going against the meta using the left strats.
Yeah, I gotta say it doesn't feel like level engine, but maybe he's just tired. He's just like, you know what? I'm just going left. It's just P1.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Palace 1 is so short that I feel like it doesn't hurt you to kind of clown route it a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, and another dead end. Level end is just holding left, and it's the right answer. Oh, but it's just a P-Pig. I guess technically Animus did have the better routing here because he saw the glove block to the right, he saw the dead end to the right at the second junction, and now Level's gonna have to backtrack and see these as well. So once again, we have another glove block palace here. P1.
Yep.
This is a huge fear. This is what really begins to shake you as a runner if you're willing to, like, you've got runners who like to clear the overworld first and then do palaces, and then you've got runners who will try to thread in palaces along the route of exploration, and that's what we're seeing from Level and Animus right now. And now you begin to wonder, there's so many glove blocks now. They're kind of getting haunted by this. Are we going to see them dig into another palace before they find Nukasudo and Risen at this point? I'm not sure.
Animus, please.
And Level's thinking, okay, did I leave the glove behind in 2? Is it on the palace in Maze Island? Animus might be thinking, is it in 6? There's still a bit more to uncover on the east, but these are the things that really start leaking into your mind, and you start kind of playing yourself, and you're just like, where do I go? Where do I go? I've left so much behind, and I don't even know where to start. All right, so Level going to skip the ferry and walk out of P1 there, injured.
And I'm not sure where Animus is going.
Oh yeah, where is he? Oh, maybe he's going back to 6? Maybe he just doesn't want to leave 6 behind.
Does he not realize this is a volcano and all of his, the rest of his stuff is south of the palace he was just in?
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if he, having seen the dud connector again, we already covered this where we've got 4 connectors. You need at least 3 to reach 4 other continents, or 3. You need 3 to reach 3 other continents because you start on the first one. So, yeah, one of them can be a dud. One of them happens to be a dud in this particular seed. Oh, he's going back for
he's
Thunder.
Getting Thunder. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine, I guess, but kind of weird. But he needs Thunder. So.
Yeah, I think this cost him because again, you have to do 3, which is right by the cave to Maze Island.
It's a shame that he forgot to do this when he came back over here from Maze Island because he walked right by it.
Yeah. I just wonder if it was faster to backtrack through Death Valley and then have to go through Death Valley one more time to get to the south side, or with the boots just hit Maze Island and then walk to the bridge. I don't know. Later on get Thunder. Well, I don't know. It's a toss up, I think. Okay, yeah, for having 8 magic containers so early on in the game, they have not found another heart yet, so we're bound to find some hearts very soon, and we do have a
No,
shield spell
right.
here.
Yeah, and we know one is in Palace 5. Animus did get a hint.
Well, there's our raft, so we can go to Death Mountain if we really want to. We may have to.
To get the hammer for the glove in Trophy Cave. That's
maybe.
hammer blocked on the west. That would be something. All right, Spell Tower, let's see what you got for us today. Odds are high it'll be a heart, but...
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you know, like, no matter how good of a runner you are, you want to at least have one. These Eastern Continent enemies are just, like, they're hitting for a lot still.
Yeah, both of our runners still keeping their life levels pretty low at life 4 there, so yeah, these, like you say, the East enemies they hit hard. And not wanting to pick up shield here on level side, just having the life spell as the safety today.
Yeah, I think with 8 magic containers, that's probably, you know, like you don't really need shield.
Okay, I see a forest tile over there.
It gets better and better.
In this flag said it could be anything, so if we see another palace, we're safe, but if we don't see another palace, it's either Three-Eyed Rock or the hammer tile. Because at this point, we've seen all 4 towns.
Oh, maybe we have to go to Death Mountain to get the vanilla hammer for flute and spec rock. Wouldn't that be fun?
Or,
Okay.
yeah. Or, okay, yeah.
Risen Peabag Cave here. What will it be?
Oh my god.
Okay, and Animus picking up spell in Naburu.
So really all we've got right now, unless we see this other palace on the east, is going to be 5 and 6 for items. 5, which we have not dug into yet, and 6, which we've seen 2 rooms of, and of course could be like 26 rooms total.
5 has a heart container, which Animus knows, and I'm not sure if Level got that hint, but Animus did get the Goomus that's on the heart.
Okay.
Hint. So,
wow. And DM. That's right, and DM. I totally forgot about DM.
Yeah, we do have DM.
All right, so this might be, okay, I don't see another palace here, so it's going to be either forest tile or Three-Eyed Rock.
Yes, it's finally happened, Mirai. It's finally happened.
Yeah, the crapshoot that it can be, like, in this flag set, for anyone who's not familiar, if Three-Eyed Rock, so Three-Eyed Rock and the forest tile each separately have a 50-50 chance to appear or not appear, and today we've got both of them out there. Now, in this flag set, if they appear, they will contain any location from the east underneath them other than a continent connector or pass-through cave. So any of the, could be desert tile, could be water tile, could be a Wilson encounter, could be a palace, could be a town. Any of those types of locations could be hidden under those 2 areas. And so today, we've seen the Death Valley Volcano and we've seen P5 on the east. And we know we have 3 palaces on the east, so one of those is hidden under one of our 2 locations today. And we don't know which.
Animus is just like no heart containers. I am a 4 heart container kind of guy. Also, glove block P5.
Wow. So, oh my God. So this is going to push probably level engine back to 6. It's a long walk either way. I don't know if this is faster than just coming back from start. It actually might be. Start is kind of windy on that mountainous biome. Windy and swampy, so kind of slow.
Very swampy.
And I guess if you've just got tons of magic and a lot of fairy cast, this isn't that big of a deal. As long as you can do fairy feet, which again both overrunners can. Yeah, that's funny. Maybe it is. Yeah, unfortunately, it's only going to be a palace, right? Because we've seen every other point of interest that we could that could really hide any progression underneath these
I
things.
mean, we haven't seen Spec Rock. Death Mountain is like they've got a raft. Death Mountain, we know the hammer is in Hammer Cave, and we have Spec Rock.
Yeah, but
we have Trophy Cave on the west.
I was hoping for something like Hammer to the Forest Tile to Risen Teabag Cave to Flute back to Three-Eyed Rock. That's what I was hoping for, but we don't have enough. Like we don't have enough stuff to hide.
Not anymore. We don't.
Right, so Level looks like he's going straight Raft Tile here, just gonna walk the border. Oh, or not. Okay.
Animus forced to pick up that heart because he got booped by Scorpion Max.
He has to get the kid. He had to pick up a heart. He's grumbling over there.
Yeah, he got to use upstab though on that spider, so that should make him happy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's the Death Mountain play.
I wonder why Level is just not entertaining going in 6. Oh my God.
Because he's just gonna go right into Hammer Cave apparently.
No kidding. Wow.
I mean, I guess if they're gonna send you all over creation on the seed, at least the entrances are just free.
This is a really trolly seed, and this is, again, one of those seeds that just makes you uneasy when you've got glove block and glove block and glove block. And
well, yeah, because at this point you have to wonder, has my opponent found this glove and are they about to, like, you know, totally wreck me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, if your opponent has glove at this point and you don't, that's 3 palaces they can beat that you can't.
Yeah, and Animus even went into 6 and just dipped out of it. And so, again, just coming back to Level skipping 2, that's haunting him. And Animus skipping 6.
I wonder at this point, see that Level has been in, you know, 1 and 5 and seen those. I wonder if he's just like, I'm not going into any more palaces without this glove.
Yeah, as a runner, I hate this.
Yeah.
This is the worst.
Yeah, for sure. Well, especially, you know, yeah, when your choices are, okay, go do these random Death Mountain checks that are going to lead to boulder blocked things and possibly the forest tile, or go dip P6.
Yeah, it's not a relief until the race is over and you've either won it or barely lost it and realize that you and your opponent were doing exactly the same thing. And then you're like, okay, I didn't actually make any bad plays in this one. It was just the way it was.
It's just a troll seed, you know. Rando be rando sometimes.
All right, so is Animus going to go Raft or 6? It looks like he's going to go Raft here. Okay. And now the hunt for Spec Rock begins as this wild
Man, this is
biome.
a great Death Mountain. This is a great Death Mountain. So Animus is also going to get this really, you know, free hammer here.
Yeah, we got to go north to go east. Okay. And they're still taking a little bit of damage here in Death Mountain with only Life 4.
Yeah, Life 4 is just not that good.
Oh my God. Easy DM for what was okay.
Okay, P6.
So
let's go.
So,
or Boulder Black Cave maybe, or Trophy Cave.
Yeah, Trophy Cave or the Forest Tile or P6. Yeah. Could be Forest Tile for the Palace today, and then it would be, what are we missing? We're missing 4. Okay. Where's Level going? Oh, there's a Boulder Block Cave right here to the east of him.
Yes. There's one near start, and there's one down here.
Yeah, one of them's going to be a pass-through, I guess. Okay.
One of them I think is Parappa. Or one side of Parappa passed through. We saw Fairy and we saw Jump.
Okay. We still not sure if we need a flute or not, though.
We might need a flute.
So that opens up the item in P2 now.
You know what is interesting though? If we don't need a flute, Animus never had Animus has P6 dot you know, P6 is done. Like this is getting spicy.
So Level's going back into 2 though, and he doesn't know he's glove blocked from the item. He is, and it's good he's got the glove now, but at this point, maybe he feels he needs the flute when he does have the hammer for that force tile, and I might be inclined to just like if I had to go through this, and like you say, you feel like your opponent has definitely done this, even though they're practically side by side here. You know, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna try that force tile and try and hope for the best.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what's driving this decision from Level here.
I think he's going the right way, though. I think this was the glove block beyond this room, because we saw Animus walk back from here. Or
yes,
or
this is it's either the right way or it's a dead end.
Oh, it is. Okay, okay.
No, it is. Yep, it is the right. Yeah, it is the right way.
Speaking of the Goombas having to cross the lava gap there.
Yeah, see, they cheat too because they fall and then they jump again.
Yes. I was saying the item room can't be very far, and here it is. Okay.
Animus has also chosen wisely. Is about to pick up his glove here from Trophy Cave.
He doesn't have a key. He walks into the door. He might have not had enough for fairy either, because it's still a little pricey. He did just cast it.
He's still on Magic 3.
So it could be a heart, could be a flute, could be a pea bag. Okay. Well, that was fast at least, and Animus, they're still side by side. Like Animus was able to, I didn't know what I want to say there. Anyway, they're side by side, and they're going to go into 3 here.
Yep, they are evenly matched. Animus is up 1p6, but we could still need to dig the item out of there, depending.
Yeah, the hint for Goomba being on the heart is kind of nice, but at this point, I think we're looking for all items moving forward, so we're bound to find a flute, if required, long before P5, I would think. And so, yeah, I don't think we'll be digging anything out of 5 on level side.
No, I can't imagine he would do that at this point.
I can't believe that after all of this, we're like side by side here. And unfortunately, we are Animus is gonna take the lead again, air quotes, here when it comes to 6, just simply because he's done it. Then again, maybe he jumps into it to look for an item. I don't know, because he's only 2 rooms and then the dragon. Going for the jar, gets an iron knuckle, and death. You wanted a refill, and you got it.
Animus downstabbed himself right into the lava.
Oh wow, we took deaths on both sides.
No one who's ever played this game has done that before.
Never.
Never happens. Yes, Nico, in this flag set, in standard flags, runners have to beat all 6 palaces for the curtain to go up on GP. That is not always true in our max rando tournaments. The number of crystals is randomized, and you can set it in the randomizer if you roll yourself a feed. You can make it random crystals, or you can set a specific number. But in this flag set, yes, always 6 crystals.
I did forget that we saw the item on the way to this glove block, so 3 is off the table here.
Yeah, all we have left for item locations, P4 and P6. So one of them has the flute, one of them has the magic. We've seen everything in this speed, like literally everything. This is a full clear.
I would say each of our runners have opinions on 6 and getting items out of there. So I wonder what we'll see after this 3. If we'll see one of them go in for an item, the other one not. We know Level has to beat the dragon. He's probably going to do that right now, but whether he sticks around or not, I'm just not sure.
Yeah.
Seeing as Barb is just that close to start. But it's also in the middle. It's like P6 on Maze Island is in between North Palace and where P5 would be. Or pretending force tile, or, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yes, we'll see here in a moment. Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. I'm confusing myself. There's so much going on. It's a very exciting race right now. This is just totally picked up.
Yeah, it's very close.
And this is exactly what we wanted from these two. And
Tiberius,
level...
Tiberius, please. Elentar, can we get 12 crystal rando, 2 of each palace, or 12 P5s? We cannot get 12 P5s, Ty, no.
Well,
That's not happening.
Until we fix the gem dupe, you know, you just dupe all 12 of those in a palace somewhere.
Actually, yeah, that's fair.
So levelengine walked all throughout this. He must have missed how to get to P6 there in the middle. He saw it very early on and then didn't come back to it until now.
Oh, okay.
Little time spent here trying to just refine the path.
He didn't use the boots to skip some of the nasty stuff.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go. Well, we'll see if we go in for the item here in P. Oh no, we got the item in P1. We still got to kill the boss in P1. So it's either 6 or
yeah, 6 or 4. 6 or 4 is all we've got left. We've seen literally everything else.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not 6 flute, then it's definitely hammer to the palace.
Yep.
Wow.
Level showing off these really nice jackhammer strats on Marla. That was very good.
Yeah, I guess if you can factor that in, that's slightly faster than Animus's kill when he was in here. He did take 2 deaths, but I mean, still at this point, Animus is still technically ahead again. All right, so are we sticking around level or are we leaving? Moment of truth, here we go. We're going into 6.
He's gonna do it.
The item room could be like 2 rooms in as well. Who knows? But it also could be very buried as we are on our way to the boss in P1 here.
Yeah, it seems like Animus is banking on the thing I need is under the forest tile.
Yeah, that's a completely valid gamble if you want to just go with that gamble. Okay, Magic 6 brings Fairy down quite a bit there.
Yeah, that's a very nice cheap cast of Fairy. It's nice to have all 8 magic containers to be able to, you know, heavily utilize some of these very nice quality of life spells.
I don't know what Animus is doing. He's backed out of the boss room to come to this dead end room. He has to take a death to be able to cast Fairy at Magic 3.
Yeah, he's still on Magic 3. I think we're probably gonna see him power level here. I can't imagine he's gonna want more than attack 7.
Right. Okay, Level's got a junction behind him. He's going to jump the gate here, and there's an elevator up. Could lead into an item room, could lead to just more of Palace 6. It's the flute! Oh, wait.
Okay, this could be big.
Yeah, this could be
Is this the
big.
room, though, where he had... Is this
Yes.
the room that he can get into? Okay.
Yeah, this one's free on the other side, no door.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this was the one you had to find from the bottom.
Wait, what? Level,
what-
wait, what the hell are you doing?
What's happening here?
Oh, he wants this
Oh, is-
level.
Oh, is he not getting the flute, though?
He might. Well, he
really?
has to be, but there's just no enemies in this room. He's less than 100 away from this level. It's got to be life 5.
Oh, no. And he does not want to have to, walk out of here.
There are generators in here. What generators were in here? Just the tin suits? Oh no, these heads. Okay, he can kill the heads if he wants to. They got to be worth like 20. I mean, they could be worth 5. Who knows?
I mean, even
Well,
or he just is like, give me the flute and screw the XP. Okay.
yeah, he's
Happy
still,
1 hour, everyone. Happy 1 hour, 1 minute.
yeah, we still have gems to place, right? So we still have 1, 4, and 5. He'll probably get his levels there, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
He's getting trolled by this drop at the moment, though. We're about to learn the moment of truth here, because Level's going to hit the east. He's going to be on the top side of it. That is going to be where a three-eyed rock is. And Animus, heading into this 5, has not checked the force tile yet. Yeah, we have a hidden
Man,
palace, and it is.
This is suspenseful. This is exciting.
I mean, the flute wasn't even that far into 6, so at the end of the day, even if it's not Three-Eyed Rock, it's not that big of a deal as long as GP is a little long. Level west. We gotta know. It's such suspense. Here we go. Blow the flute.
Okay. What'll it be?
Oh,
Ah,
dude. Oh my god.
my god. Hard required flute.
Oh my god. So that 4 style is nothing down there in the south. Holy jeez. Level turns it around just like that.
Still required hammer for the glove in, hammer block trophy cave, so it's basically just full clear the seed.
And Karok is like 2 rooms in. He's going to be right into 1 in just a few minutes. Wow. Wow. Well, at this point, again, knowing that the flute is not that far in, but there was a junction before that flute, right? So there was a left. So if you have this kind of idea where you just want to go left for the item, which is a meta that some people play, sometimes I play that way as well. But clearly it was to the right at that first junction, and then that took you to the flute. So you could have maybe looped around, because obviously there was a more palace to the left of the item room, so it could have looped around in either direction. Maybe that's a blessing if that does end up that way for Animus, and he's got to find this flute. But this is obviously, that's, we just cashed in. We just made the half-court shot for a big fat check here with that flute.
Yeah, we sure did. That's huge for level. That's huge.
And I don't disagree with Animus not wanting to dig into 6 when Barba's 2 rooms in and then just leaves it. And that's that. And I wonder if Level would have done the same had he done 6 much earlier. For some reason, he just kind of walked by it earlier and maybe he forgot. I don't know. I don't know why he left 6 till later, but at this point he's like, well, by the time he dug back into 6, he's feeling, I need items and I might need a flute. So let's just look. And sure enough, this is where it was. But it could have...
definitely, it could have easily, it could have, if it was 50-50 at this point.
Exactly.
And, knowing that for Animus, at least, like, he will know as soon as he does that forest tile, I can go back into 6 and get my flute. Like, he's not going to be running around looking for where do I need to go for this flute, at least.
Exactly. And I didn't watch any of the routing, really, of Animus in P5 here, so I don't know if there was some left he took somewhere along the way, or if Level's going to keep guessing lefts in P5. He might get trolled in the 5. It might take him longer, which will allow Animus to find that flute, and they could be in GP at very similar times here in just a few minutes.
There were definite opportunities to get trolled by this palace. Animus did loop a couple times. He did find this palace has one of those item rooms that you have to come up from the bottom. He found it and noped out.
Yeah, he knows it's the heart, and so we know that P4 has the key.
Yeah. Animus burning gems. He's done with his levels. He's got what he needs. He is not wasting time on the fanfare. So now he just has to go back to the east and get the bad news about the forest tile.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what it's going to be here. It's clearly not going to be a palace.
Yeah, and I mean, since it could be anything, and we've seen a lot of the past, my guess is it's going to be one of those, like, Wilson encounters, or one of those other, like, bridge encounter tiles.
Wait, why didn't we just walk out of 5 and check the forest tile down there? Why are we back in the west here? Is he going to go into 2? He doesn't know the item in 2.
He saw the item in 2. Did he forget? He has it marked off on his tracker. He has
really?
The item room marked off on his tracker.
It was glove blocked, and maybe we got a hint at some point. Because it was glove blocked, and Level's the only one who came back in, because as Level was exiting 2, then Animus and him were right next to each other. in the overworld.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, he checked the forest tile. Okay, I totally missed that. Wow, I think we're just too excited about this flute play.
Oh yeah, probably. I'm sure. I totally missed it too. Animus. Oh, this is sad now for Animus.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, see, he is back in 2 now.
he is back in 2. He's gonna find this P bag and then know he needs to go to 6.
Yeah, again, thankfully the item room is just 2 more rooms to the left,
yeah,
I think.
Yeah, he's right, almost on top of it.
Yeah, and then again, the flute is not that deep in the 6 as long as he walks the right way. It seemed to be just a few rooms after the first junction. So he's still in this. He's still absolutely in this because guess what? It just might be a terribly trolly GP.
Yeah, and I mean, level is in P5 right now. You know, I getting trolled a little bit. Like there's a dead end.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Animus knows. 'Tis P6.
Yeah, I think he's in kind of panic mode. He's like, okay, yep, I should have just dug 6. Yeah, again, I have no idea where we're at in P5, just in relation to the path that Animus took. So this is all new to me, and I'm clueless. But he's got 2 lefts at least behind him here. All right, back into 6 we go on Animus's side. And here's the thing, I mean, you know, if he finds this flute and Level's screwing around in 5, if he finds that flute, Karak is, you know, 2 rooms in. So there's it's a free palace at that point.
Yes, Palace 4 is super free. Okay, so I did not see Animus come this way in P5. Okay. He did see this room from the bottom. He found the elevator and came up, and that was not long before he found Kuma.
Okay, I don't know if I remember this on Animus's side from Level. I'm not sure. Maybe, because this is an elevator down, and then I think we see our junction.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think Level went this way. I don't think he took a drop.
Oh, but we're going left. See, here we go. The whole left meta for the item. I get sucked into this as well, but it's really just, you know, when it comes to the randomizer, you got everything from left-facing rooms, right-facing rooms, community rooms that are pass-through rooms, as we just saw, and, you know, is what this palace actually holds. So, and now he's going right. Okay. It's going to be pretty quick. Level needs to take a death here because he doesn't have enough to cast Fairy to get through this door. Luckily, there's a Moa in here, not just tin suits. There it is.
Okay, so go mode for Animus.
How fast can we find Guma on Level side here?
The race is on.
This is just a pass-through heading left. I don't remember whether Guma was off of an elevator or not. He probably was. Bosses tend to be off of elevators. It's a dead end! He's gonna check it. Animus is looking like he's gonna be the first in the GP here.
Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, with that up A, I think Animus will be, because, like you said, Karak is just super free, hanging out right at the beginning of Palace 4.
I mean, you could gamble left, I guess, if you thought maybe you were gonna try to beat the clock or something. But it's gonna do nothing but hurt you here.
Yeah, that's a tough call. I mean, I feel like maybe it's the play you make if you feel behind. I don't know how, like... I feel like you just gotta do what you normally do here, and that's go right.
Yeah.
Which is obviously the right call.
Okay, so at about 72 and a half minutes, we've got all of our gems placed on Animus's side. He's going to be in the GP here shortly. Probably feeling pretty bad about whatever's happened so far. But knows that there has not been anyone that's finished yet, so...
Yeah, I mean, last locating flute, that feels bad.
Yes.
You know, no matter whether your opponent's finished or not, it feels bad last locating something like that.
Now, the only troll that remains is the double glove locked room with the key door in the middle in GP.
I was going to say, I really hope these runners, you know, made the right call on bailing on the magic key in P4 because you know it's there. Like, it's the only thing left. It's the only check left. You know it's in there.
Okay, so there's our item room on Level's side there.
Level is on the path because Animus did that exact same thing.
All right, so we just have a right. We have no divergence at start here in GP. All right, there is an elevator in this room. We might have a junction after this. Both of our runners are going to be the same levels here. 776 for level and 766 for Animus. I don't know if there's much of a change between Magic 6 and Magic 7. Potentially tough room here if there's a bunch of stuff that gets you. Okay.
Oh, okay, that was a good save with the fairy. And that's Guma down for level.
This is like the same room we saw when we came into the palace here, except they were just seeing it from the other direction. Wow, still linear. And kind of busy here, kind of busy. We did get shield on Animus' side. See, this is why I like shield, so that you can just kind of push through these rooms and stuff in GP.
Yeah, agreed. You know, sometimes you get several chickens in a room and you just have to kind of let them body you. Just you shield up and let them body you, and that's how you get through it. Animus manipulating that spicy chicken right back into the drink.
Okay, got to take a death. There's our T-Bird. I think we're going to see the same thing on both sides. Like, Level's going to be burning through some magic as well. He won't have a Thundercast when he gets to this Thunderbird. So, oh, no, this is... So just less than 3 minutes it's going to be, because it was 72:30. No, that was when we placed the gem. I didn't see the barrier up. I apologize. I don't know when we walked in. We're about to walk in 75:35 here on our clock here.
Animus getting some nice triples here off his Thunderbird pendulum setup.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, sometimes Thunderbird control our runners. Oh, never mind. There it is. Tech 7 does quick work of Thunderbird, so. Can't wait to go back to Max Rando tournament season, you know, when we're doing Attack 3, Attack 4 Thunderbirds.
Yeah, y'all are crazy.
This level 7, this level 7 nonsense.
Yes, level 7 is for cowards like me. It's true.
It's okay. We're in Swiss rounds here. Lots of options after Thunderbird, though.
I mean, you love to see it, you know? Nobody wants to see Dark Link. Well, the runners probably do. Chat does not want to see Dark Link 2 rooms in after Thunderbird. So.
Absolutely not. And absolutely not after this seed.
Right?
All right, Level hopefully does not take a death here. These dots hit so hard. He's got to make it through this next room, and then he'll have to take a death for the Thundercast on Thunderbird. Do not just ferry through this. Just ferry through this.
Oh, Animus not quite getting the fairy cast off in time. He got booped.
Well,
Level
they're
got booped.
yeah, they're going to be at similar lives remaining then, because Level's going to. Well, I guess if he makes it through here nicely, he won't have to take the death on Thunderbird then. So it all equals out here. Except there's one more room to go. All right, I don't know how much. Okay, nice room for Animus here.
See, this is where I really like to have jump in GP.
Yeah, and again, the shield right there. He had to take a beam. He just ate a beam
Yep.
because there's so many on screen, and you take half damage at that point. Whereas, with jump and life, it didn't seem like he had enough for jump and life, but he had enough for jump and shield. Very nice Thunderbird from.
That was very nice from Level. Yeah.
We'll see if he walks the same way. This is an elevator up, as we're seeing on Animus' side. Does this go to Dark Link? It does not. It continues left. We will see if Level picks a different direction here.
Yes, and chat is correct, Jam. In this particular flag set, Thunderbird is required. It is possible to make Thunderbird optional or remove Thunderbird completely, but not in this flags. Not in these flags. In standard tournament, we always fight all the bosses.
Level following in the footsteps of Animus here. Slightly lower resources, I'd say. No shield spell. We've got some tough rooms coming up. I don't know. I'm not feeling good for Level right now. If you can make it to the room that Animus did, though, there is that refill, as Animus just showed us.
Yeah.
Another elevator up. Could be Dark Link.
Oh no, Level.
Wow.
His last life.
Did Level not go back for upstab?
No, Level never went back for upstab. He has no upstab.
So even if he makes it this far, he cannot. Well, I guess he can get through if he knows the trick with jump and fairy.
Which
but
he does. I've seen him do it.
Yeah, we'll see if he has the magic at that point to make that happen.
But yeah, that is the issue, right? Will he have magic? And I mean, yeah, because now you've got to use jump to get through these rooms. Jump is cheap though, at Magic 7 at least.
Okay, I didn't see what room that was up there for Animus. Obviously not Dark Link, because we've come back down. We're checking this right as well. Okay, is this the pass-through? Is this the elevator? I can never tell. You can tell by those pillars, but I always forget. It must be the elevator. I mean, this is all new. We have not seen this at all. So, oh, it's a different four-way, or is it the same four-way? It's a different four-way. Okay.
It's a different four-way. Oh goodness.
Could be a fairy to the left if he wants his health back there. Level with the one-up drop.
The one-up in the drop pool. That's clutch.
And he gets his magic back here. Oh, he's just going to cast fairy and go. He's like, I ain't got time for magic jars. This 50-50 nonsense is never in my favor. I feel you, Level. I feel you. Okay, so, but he's got to make this cast jump. Oh my God, Level, you just...
Oh no.
Maybe he didn't have enough for jump. I don't know how much jump is at the... It's got to be less than 16. He had like 17.
It's like 10. Yeah, I think it's like only 10. I think he could have cast it.
Okay, so we have just looped on Animus' side. I don't know whether the junction we had over here.
No, Animus walked out of this room and back in because he is like close to death. Okay, and now he's just like, no, this is a dead end. Goodbye.
All right, we're about to see this.
This is where the Level gets beat up here because he had to kill that blue chicken. He couldn't, But yeah, he is gonna do.
And if Animus' assessment is correct, then there's nothing over in this wing at all, right? So, or wait. There was that there was an upside down T junction. I don't know where that led. He did leave one junction back here.
And there goes Level with the clip.
Yeah, very, very nice. I love that clip. If you can pull that off, that's such a great thing. It allows you to skip upstep. It is, of course, it's penalizing though because it costs magic to get through, whereas having upstep just makes it free. This is what Animus left behind was that up and left. I don't know if that goes somewhere. Animus bullying the bluebird over here. Okay, so I think this elevator on level side is going to take us to that new four-way. And if he deems this to be dead ends and loops, I hope he walks it back to that up and left because that's still unknown territory. Oh, is there something on the right here?
Oh, I think, does it just loop into itself?
Okay, that's a dead end. Okay.
Oh, dead end.
And then down and left is a dead end, and that's when Animus up and aid. And I hope level walks it back. Okay, we're back through T-Bird's room on Animus' side. He's going to get to that four-way. We've got a down and right and an up and something. I don't know what was up. All right, level don't up and aid just yet. Perfect. Walk it back. All right, death for Animus there.
Yeah, spicy chickens are hitting hard tonight.
Level is on his last life. Very little magic remaining. Only 2.5-ish bars of health. So, nerve-wracking to say the least. Animus taking a whole lot more damage from that bird again. He's going up and left now. He figures that level probably took it down and right at this point. He's just going to start gambling lefts, as probably level feels the same way. Here we go, new territory. Who's got the answer?
Everyone's going left.
It's probably just down and right at that four-way Dark Link's one room in. All right, no elevators yet. Okay, we can get a magic refill on level side here if he wants it. I would really try to take it at this point. He gets it.
Nice.
Dead end!
Oh, Animus. Oh, wow. Animus getting bullied by that red chicken knight.
Okay, Animus still going. This is not a dead end, but another death here. It's still just a straight left. No elevators in this room. You gotta find, if we're going left, we gotta find an elevator. Because we can't find a boss room facing the opposite, flip directions.
I bet Animus is glad he picked up shield here. Those the spicy chickens are hitting for 1 bar apiece with shield on.
A dead end! It's down and right at the four-way!
Oh, it is the four-way down and right.
Now, they don't know this, but Animus is going to walk it back because he's closer to this four-way. We'll see. Level hasn't seen the up and left yet, so he might just take the up and left. But at this point, it's going to be like Dark Link is got to be 1 or 2 rooms down and right at that point. We've seen so much.
They've seen so much, yeah. They've seen a lot. Animus is saying, no more spicy chicken, please.
He up and aid,
so with the fire to the face.
Yeah, he up and aid, so level's technically ahead. If we're gonna head down and right, level is technically ahead at this point, just by 2-3 rooms. But still damaged here, not casting life, and these dots, man, these dots hit you for a full hard container here. Although he makes it. This was a hell of a great palace. This is so glad.
Yeah, really.
Sounds like Dark Link is not really that far into it, but our runners have gone every direction other than Dark Link's direction, so they have really, really shown us everything there is in here. I don't know how much life spell is at Magic 7, but level's still not casting it here. Wow, okay.
Saving it for just when he finds Dark Link.
Okay, moment of truth. Is level going up and left or down and right? Oh my god, he's not going to take the down and right.
Oh no! And Animus gets a 1-up here.
Oh no, okay. Animus has got it at this point. Animus is going to take the down and right. Level does not take the down and right here. I mean, barring barring some real tragic, like just I don't know. You have to like game over again on Animus's. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, he's low. Oh, okay. Well, he's down to his final life. I'm sorry. What did I just see? He's got 3 lives. You said he just picked up a 1-up.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, there's a 1-up in the drop pool, and he had just up an A, so that was his first death after the up an A.
Yeah. What am I watching over here?
I mean, he has 0 keys and 0 gems. So
Oh, yeah,
he has 0 everything else.
Level. Is he gonna walk it back?
Oh no!
I don't know what's faster. No, Animus is in the 4-way now, so again, there's gonna have to be a super troll that's gonna slow Animus down because Level's got what 4 rooms to walk back at this point before he gets back to that 4-way.
Yeah.
My God.
Spicy chickens are rude tonight, Mirai.
I'm loving it. Give me a.
This is one of the best GPs I've seen in a tournament race in a while. And by best, I mean painful for the runners and very fun for chat.
Well, it is down and down here for Level. He's going to be 2 rooms behind Darklink, probably right here. Yes.
Yeah.
For Animus.
Wow.
Well,
what a race.
He could take a death at like the last hit of Darklink, perhaps. That would allow Level to at least get into the room, but he's probably still going to be ahead even at that point. He'd have to take, I think, 2 deaths on this Darklink fight, which is pretty tough to do.
I think that's unlikely. All right, get your GGs in chat for Animus United, finishing in first place with a racetime.gg time of hour 28 minutes, 59 seconds.
Yeah, as Levelengine walks into the Darklink room.
Wow, right behind him, right at his tail.
And you absolutely know that the last time, the first time he looked down and then went up and left, that you know that by this finish time here, that if he had just gone, like he knows that if he had just gone down and right, that was the answer and he would have taken this.
Dark error being a little problematic.
Yeah, this is, there we go.
There we go. GG is to Level.
Less than 1 minute later at 129.53. Wow. That was it. That's what separated us. And now all the 0, everyone who goes 0-1 is going to be terrified of who's down in the 0-1s next week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. Level's pretty terrifying.
Yeah, this was a wild race, and it showed everyone that these are good runners. They routed very similar to each other for the most part, and were side by side for a large portion of this race. A little bit of a plot twist there in P6 with the flute, or I guess plot twist on the East requiring a 50-50 hammer or flute, and it ending up being the flute today, and Level finding that first, but then not able to capitalize on that pickup. Joining us in chat, Animus United GG.
Hello, hey, GG. Yeah.
GG.
See.
Any immediate thoughts from anything you may have seen in this seed here?
I think I saw it all, honestly. Well, except for one cave in the west, but...
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You did not have all 8 magic jars. Yeah.
Yeah, in a mountainous west, it's just like, I don't know, what's worse at this point? Clearing palaces or figuring out where the last cave was, so I just went with the dungeons because really the rest of the city was so trash. With me going on that glove hunt, I figured the flute might as well be bad too, and yep. The the easy dungeon that was 2 screens away. Of course, had the flute that was required, and then I got the full clear GP too. So yeah, sorry, I had to get a drink after that one. That's just stuff. That was just something.
Yeah, that was something. I mean, we were almost at tracker percent here. You know, you had to rescue the child, which we know you love to do.
That stupid child. You know, it's a terrible scene when that child's involved. I mean, everything was involved. So, God.
Yeah, this really was kind of, you know, like hard required vanilla hammer for your glove, and then hard required flute for your palace under three-eyed rat. Yeah, this was a fun one. This was some good stuff.
You know, I suppose in the first round we definitely deserved to have the gauntlet thrown at us. Level and I did. I'm sure the viewers enjoyed it, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, we have Level in the waiting room here. GG, Level Engine.
GG's.
Hey, GG Level.
You too.
So I'm sure at some point that someone in this race, perhaps both of you, had felt behind in doing something that both of you were pretty much doing exactly the same thing, as you needed to jump through all those hoops in order to get the progression done. So yeah, as you can tell by the finish time, y'all were right next to each other the whole time. Well, not the whole time, but Level, you did make the play into 6 first to get that flute, but then you had a little bit more to do. And Animus ended up in GP just slightly ahead of you, and you both full cleared the place. Nobody wanted to go down and right at that first four-way. Nobody went down and right until the very end. Level, you had the option there when you checked down and right, and then you saw the up and left. You're like, I'm going to take the up and left. We're like, no, Animus was just there. And then Animus, of course, up and 8, and then went back to the four-way, went down and right, and you walked it back, and you were right behind him. It was very, very close. So yeah, barring, we were wondering if maybe Animus, you were low on health, and we were like, okay, well, maybe if he takes a death, like late in the Darklink fight or something, Level will walk into Darklink, and it'll be like really like side-by-side Darklink fights. So, but that didn't happen, because Darklink is Darklink, and it's pretty much the finish line at that point. The checkered flag is waving. But yeah, amazing race from the top down. This is a phenomenal race. We were loving it. The booth, chat was loving it. It was great. As I probably understand from a runner perspective, probably did not feel so great though until it was all over.
And even not so like much when it was over, because I lost that by not even a minute.
Yeah, everything was very, very close. Man, this was a little bit of a troll seed. Almost full
What do you mean
clear,
a lot?
almost tracker percent.
Yeah, we just had Magic Key in P4 at that point, which of course no one got because Karok was 2 rooms to the right. We were hoping for the double glove blocked room with the door in the middle, but we didn't see it, of course.
I had a plan for that, although I kind of messed up at the beginning, but I saw the key in P2 to get to that, so... yeah, I would have had to... Luckily I had upstab for that, but it would have taken me 2 rooms, but... Yeah, I did have a plan for that, but I definitely couldn't go for that, because... obviously at that point you just feel very behind the entire seat, so... And yeah, no key drops from anything, so that made things worse.
No,
Yeah,
lots of P bags and a couple 1-ups, but yeah, pretty stingy drop pool tonight in terms of diversity.
Was it P1, P... No, not P2, P3... Well, P2 was item glove blocked. P3, P5...
Didn't those
One
all
was
have
all-
or something?
1, 3, and
Wait,
5 were
one-
all glove blocked.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, and 3 all had P bags for their
Okay,
items.
5 at the heart container, I just remembered now.
Yes. Yeah, I did get a hint that 5 had the heart container, so I wasn't sure about that. 6, I guess 6 wasn't glove blocked. But I don't know. At that point, it was just like, do I really want to look for an item where all the other dungeons are glove locked? I want to find glove first. So I probably was screwed if glove was there. But I was just like, 3 dungeons are glove locked. I mean, what's going on here? Well, we're really 4 with that, that P2 item. So I was just like, God.
Yeah, this was a seed that really, the randomizer wanted to play like psychological warfare with your mind and just, yeah, it's like keep coming in the palaces. Oh wait, there's a glove block. Keep coming in the palaces. Oh wait, there's a glove block. Whoa, you're missing a palace. Oh, is it flute or is it hammer? Make a guess. Flip a coin, runners. Let's go. You're going to Death Mountain. Come on. Yeah. So it was, even we had a dud connector as we were talking early on, and the fact that raft was required. I forgot where raft came from. I think it was fairly free to get raft, but then of course required everything.
It was in Gannon Granny's basement.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Was that? I don't know whether that was 5 to 7 magic container block because I had 7 the first time.
Yeah, you guys both had like all the magic.
Okay.
When you got there, so we don't know either.
Probably 7. That's always 7. I swear. That's how you know it's a. She's involved. It's gonna be trouble. I want to cuss her out.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything that we saw in particular that one runner didn't do versus the other than some gambles early on. Level, you stepped out of 2 after killing Helmet Head, not seeing the glove locked item, so you did come in later after having the glove. So it was just a pee bag.
I mean, the flute could have been in there. So
well, exactly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then Level, you skipped 6 on Maze Island for a while, and then by the time you came back to 6, you knew that you were missing a palace. So at that point, you were digging for items out of all the palaces. You stuck around in 6, whereas Animus early on did.
I think I had to stick around with 6 mainly because it eventually got to a point where there was realistically no other place to put the flute.
Well, we were thinking that it might have been forest tile on the east there. On the south side of the east, there was a forest tile, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, and the forest tile, because, New Kusuto, that wasn't under a forest tile or anything.
No, Animus, did you check that down there?
Yeah, I did. It was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. It was like, I think it was like one of the minor forest tiles, basically. But I did check it.
That's possible on this flag set.
Yeah, Royal and I both missed that check on the forest tile because I think it was right at the same time that Level was discovering the flute.
Yeah, we were
going crazy.
We were freaking out. We were freaking out about hard required flute in P6. Yeah.
So I think the brackets, they're switching that to where Hidden Palace and Hidden Kasuto have to be a palace / Yukasuto, but in this one the locations are shuffled.
Can be shuffled, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I don't. Again, you both had to do everything that each other did, and so I really don't have much else to point out in this seed because y'all know exactly what happened in it for both of you. So, yeah, Royale, anything else?
No, GG's to both runners. This was a hell of a race. You guys put on a great show. Thank you both.
Yeah, absolutely. Any final thoughts? We'll start with Animus.
Well, thank you too so much, Morai and Royale and Simcoe for restreaming this. I believe you two were doing double duty and tracking too, so thanks for doing that as well. And I'll go to everyone in future races. Thanks so much.
For the record, Royale was carrying me on tracking. Any final thoughts on Level Engine?
Well, no, not really. It's just kind of hard to win when it seems like nothing wants to go your way, even up to the final boss.
Yeah, randoed out of that last guess there at that 4-way. The 50-50 up and left or down and right. But yeah, I think that's going to be it from us. We have another race in a little bit here. I'm sure Psychonaut can tell us all about that.
Indeed, I can. The next race coming up is actually happening at midnight Eastern right here on ZSR. It's between Paratrooper and CS Tutor 89, so be sure to hang around for that. We also have a bunch of other stuff going on. We have another match in the Z2R standard tournament happening tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern between Mirai and Valence, currently slated for CSR2, so look forward to that. But yeah, we'll have more matches scheduled as those come in. But for the moment, GG's to both Animus and to Level for the excellent race there. Be sure to give them both a follow if you haven't already. All the information's in chat there. Thank you to both Mirai and Royale for basically double duty and taking care of both commentary and tracking at the same time. Much appreciated. Be sure to give them a follow as well. If you're looking for other stuff to watch happening across the CSR network over the weekend, coming up tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern, we have a Wind Waker Randomizer Season 6 tournament matchup between Lyric and Blue Sing FH2. I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that. That's happening right here on CSR 1. And then we also have the winners bracket qualifiers in that exact same thing, taking place 9 o'clock Eastern between Mr. Mario 7788 and Crystal Bellis. Also happening here on CSR. We have a bunch of stuff happening. This weekend is super packed for all these matches. All the information you need is on the schedule, so be sure to check that one out. For the moment, though, we're just going to go ahead and sign off, give you all the chance to cool down before the match. So come back at midnight Eastern for that other matchup, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Thank you all so much for watching. For everyone here, my name is Psychonaut, and have a fantastic rest of your time zone. Bye bye now.